Here we go again, bitterly cold January evening for the rearranged Law Cup fixture. Rivals Rochdale Hornets are in town. Second game in 3 days after a close fought and very entertaining game against Wigan. And this is how Sean Long sends his troops out tonight. Jack Johnson is the fullback again. Then it's Kian Tyrer and Mo Agoro on the wings today. Ben O'Keefe and Jamar Sambu in the centres. The halves, Logan Astley, really impressive off the bench against Wigan, and Riley Dean. Then it's Farnworth, Aldridge and Ted Chaplow, the front row. Ben Forster, Jay Chaplow and Pat Moran completing the 13. That leaves a bench of Matty Wildy, who will captain the side today in the absence of Jordan Turner. And Lewis Baxter is the other injury, by the way, just the two of them from the Wigan game. Craig Kopczak, Kieran Dixon and Marcus Geener on the bench to make his Oldham debut. 18th man is Elijah Taylor. Some familiar faces in the Hornets side. They have Max Flanagan at fullback, then Dan Nixon, Ben Will, Miles Dalton Harrop and Luke Forber. In the halves, it's Lewis Hollidge, I beg your pardon, and Lewis Else. Josh Johnson, a familiar face here at Oldham last year, is in the front row with Declan O'Donnell and Luke Nelms. And then it's Zach Baker, Dwayne Strower and Toby Brannan completing the 13 with the rest of the Hornet squad on the bench. It's Oldham versus Rochdale in the Law Cup.
Here come Oldham for the second time in 2025 and for the second time in 3 days. An entertaining game Sunday here against the Super League champions Wigan. Now it's a fierce local rivalry against the Rochdale Hornets as they make their way out onto the Boundary Park fields. It's the Law Cup on a Wednesday night in the middle of January. Oldham and Rochdale for the Law Cup. Good news is the hooter seems to have been replaced since Sunday. It was struggling as much as my voice on Sunday, that old hooter, but a very late Christmas present, and we've got a new one. And we're looking forward to this. A very crisp Wednesday night under the lights at Boundary Park. Rochdale Hornets to get us underway, left to right. Both sides wearing their brand new away kits, as Jack Johnson, who is the chosen one at fullback right now, been impressing there. Phoenix Lolu Tonganga, of course, spending pre-season at Hull KR before joining up with the Roughyeds. Jack Johnson looking to keep him out of the side. It was Phoenix, of course, who won this fixture. A brilliant game at Rochdale last summer, which really started the title push, the run into the title push for Sean Long's men. Good start from the Roughyeds. Aldridge starting tonight. Logan Astley also starting. He was great, wasn't he, off the bench? Logan against his former club Wigan. And Adam Lawton has retained his place in the commentary box as well. Good evening, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for the selection again, George.
It's always on merit. Much like Sean always picks on what he sees in training. Be based on performance in the commentary box. That's high, that's hanging. Where's that gone? It's gone to ground, it's 6 to go. They might only need one. Oh, it's brought back. Mo thought he was in first touch. The referee said it's gone forward. It will be Oldham ball. One end of the field to the other. First couple of minutes.
Yeah, can't really ask for a better start, better set than that. We've gone nearly 100 metres, so everything's going well up to now.
And a warm welcome to any listeners joining us live for the first time on our Roughyeds TV audio stream. After a successful trial of that service against Wigan, we're pleased to be able to bring that to you now, as we will for every fixture. We'd love to see you either here at Boundary Park or on the road. If for whatever reason you can't make it, if you're living elsewhere, then I'll be joining you every match day. And here come Oldham looking to start hot. Aldridge, change of direction, Moran held up over the line. Matty Wildy is the captain tonight, but he's starting on the bench. I'll just remind you of the sides in just a moment. But Oldham sends early blood. 10 away, right in front with Aldridge. Riley Dean. Chaplow coming on to the pass. Jay Chaplow, a try-scorer against Wigan on Sundays. The Oldham fans find their voice. Riley Dean right in front. Moran again single on the ball. Astley, this is slick ball movement early from Oldham. It was Forster, the former Rochdale man, going to ground. Moran again. Chaplow takes it on. Last tackle right in front of the post. 5 away. Astley wants it. Yells for it. Gets it. And attacking is Ben O'Keefe. Good sliding defence on the greasy surface, and Oldham are denied in the corner. Adam Lawton.
Yeah, I think it's a good finish right in the corner. You know, it's the next best thing other than a dropout or a try. So we've got a D up here. If we can trap him in there, 20.
And a powerful defensive effort on the first from Ben Forster against his former club. He impressed in these fixtures, did Ben, against Oldham. Impressed Sean Long and got his move to Oldham. It's a move he wanted as an Oldham boy. Works in the area as well as a teaching assistant. And fair play to the vocal Oldham fans on an awful evening. Start of what we expect to be a very exciting 2025, and it's great that you're here all the way with us. Off goes Zach Baker, another former Oldham man. Fair few familiar faces. Josh Johnson's out there. Can't get used to seeing him in the green. There's a little spiral too. 3 bounces. Nice football skills from Tyrer. Takes it on the half volley and slips. Oh, that could have been nasty. Slipped right into the tackle, but I think he's okay. He's a good little footballer, Keane. I watched Tyrer and Kieran Dixon fizzing the football around a few weeks back in training. I was impressed.
Yeah, I think there's a few lads that fancy themselves in football, but not many can pick it about.
If they ever get a Sunday off, I still play Sunday League football, Lord, so send them my way. Do with a bit of youth.
Yeah, I've been known for a bit of a target man up front myself.
Have you? Yeah. Had you down as a centre forward. Here's Aldridge. Moran attacking the line. He's made a good start, as has Chaplow. Central last with Aldridge. Riley Dean created a try off the left boot, but nowhere to go. It's another good end of set, right in the corner. No points so far, but positionally not a bad place to turn the ball over at the end of a tackle set. Floodlights shining bright. It's cold, as I keep saying. There's a bit of moisture in the air as well, a bit misty, a bit dewy. The surface is slick. And the Joe Royal stand actually is not bad. It's about 3/4 full, which on a Wednesday evening, 3 days after the Wigan game, is a good effort from these hardy Roughyeds. We're back here, don't forget, Sunday. And if you come into that, make a note to set your alarm. It's a 12:30 kickoff. Early kickoff, 12:30. So any Rochdale Mayfield fans can get over and watch the Hornets at 3. That's an awful slice kick on the last. That's gone behind everyone. Should be a Oldham claiming it is. I think Rochdale were all offside, weren't they? I was going to say, there was no way Josh Johnson got up there first. So it's going to be Oldham penalty just inside territory. They made a good start, Sean Long's men. Still haven't given you the sides. Let me do it now. Jack Johnson, the fullback, then Mo Agoro, Jamar Sambu, Ben O'Keefe and Cian Tyrer. That's the starting 5. Then Logan, Astley and Riley Dean. It's Farnworth, Aldridge and Kopchak, Forster, Chaplow and Moran. That's your starting 13 that I've got, although actually it's a different team out there, isn't it?
Yeah, Coppy's on the bench.
Looking at it, Coppy's on the bench. We've got the 2 twins out there. So a little tweak to the team sheet. But Oldham are right in front. Riley Dean fancying something. Flat ball. No way through. And held up over the line was Owen Farnworth. And eventually we'll get going. We're just left of the post here. 10 away with Aldridge. Dummies. And keeps going, and he's lost the ball. Referee, is he going to say player? No, he's going to bring it back. Late call, but the right call. Knock on. And a little bit of a sloppy end. Sean Long won't be too happy about that after 2 really good sets. That was a bit loose. So looking down at the bench here, Craig Kopchak in his big coat. We've also got one Marcus Gina. Really looking forward to seeing Marcus, the teenager from Waterhead, who's impressed everyone with his attitude, his maturity and his work ethic. Trained with Oldham last season and awarded a one-year contract this year. So let's see how he goes. His dad is here as well. A proud moment for a Gina family. Marcus says he's dreamt of playing for Oldham, and he might just get his chance tonight. Here come Rochdale. Held on their 40. That's Josh Johnson, up towards halfway. Held by the twins, right in the painted centre circle, if you're a football fan. That's gone to ground, that's a knock-on, that's good from Oldham. Forced the error and a turnover on halfway.
Yeah, Logan's read that well though. He's just jammed out the back and hit him as he caught the ball. Great work.
So nothing on the board. We've had, what, 9 minutes at Boundary Park. Season tickets still on sale if you've not got yours yet. What are you waiting for? It's going to be a cracker. Betfred Championship season starts at home to York. Just a few weeks' time, second weekend of February. Chance to see my old friend Andrew Henderson working at York these days. Oh, he's got something to say. Here's Johnson, chipping over. Good claim. Went early, did Jack there, but it was well read.
Yeah, I thought he'd seen a bit of space over the top. It's not a bad finish, so just got to D it up now and back it.
So Hornets ball, they've survived the first 10 minutes. They haven't had a look yet at the Oldham line. And I'm sure Sean Long, who prided himself in the defensive aspect, with all the shutouts that you guys had, Lawts, last season. I know there were areas that were frustrating against Wigan, but it was Wigan, let's be honest. I think a good defensive display tonight would be well timed.
Yeah, that's all team talk's been built on today. Just back RD, try and keep them to nil and build on the defence.
There's a Hornets long kick on the last. Jack Johnson was back with Cian Tyrer. The communication was good. Cian said, I want this. He juggled it a bit. And here goes Mo. Moment of the match was from Agoro. The length of the field, try saver on young Jack Farriman. Real Super League talent, Farriman. But Mo Agoro reeled him in. Here goes Jamar Sambu, who I thought actually after a dodgy start had a really good game, Jamar.
Yeah, definitely. He started well today. He's had a couple of strong carries already.
Here come Oldham, attacking the line again. They're 10 away, right side with Moran calling the shots. Logan Astley right behind him, little dummy. Now then, Ben O'Keefe taking on the line on his own. Well shackled. I think there was a 6 again in there, wasn't there? Which I might have missed. So the tackles are still there. And Logan Astley dummies it away on his own. Try score off the bench against Wigan on Sunday, opening the scoring tonight. He's red hot, Logan Astley.
Similar try to Wigan as well. He's ducked underneath the challenge. He can't really defend.
He's having a good pre-season, is Logan Astley. So much competition for places, even more so since the arrival of Josh Drinkwater. What a response this has been from Logan Astley over the last few days.
Yeah, he's forced the error on that challenge, so we got the ball back a few minutes ago, and he's paid the dues there and got the try.
So Oldham strike first.
Now Riley has been practicing his kicking this week, so let's see how he goes.
Pleased to hear it. Here he goes. decent angle. We're right behind this one, midway between touchline and posts. Right side for a right footer as well. The applause is for try scorer Astley in backfield. There's Riley Dean, nice strike of the football, beautiful. 6-0 Oldham after 13 minutes of the Law Cup. Decent start all in all, Adam Lawton, plenty of the ball, asking a lot of questions, trying a few different things.
Yeah, the main focus was no errors, which was a big problem on Sunday. So I think we've only had the one error up to now, and it showed. We've completed sets, we've finished in the right areas, and we've got the try in the back of it, which is well deserved.
A couple of changes from the Hornets. Zach Baker's off. It looks like he's injured as well. His left wrist he's holding. He's already strapped. Might be his thumb.
Bit of a limp as well. He's had a bit of a batter in there.
Yeah, he's been through the walls in 13 minutes, of Zach. So double change. I think it's O'Donnell, the other man who's come off. Here come Oldham anyway, fancying this now. Declan O'Donnell's off. Oldham are off and running. It's the try scorer, Astley. Still going. Oh, he fancied it tonight. He's through again. Logan Astley's away. He needs support. Brilliant ball. What a try. Forward pass denies him.
I thought it was forward. It did look a bit forward from me.
Bailey Aldridge sent through. Logan Astley is flying. Tell you what, I'm glad I'm not picking starting halfbacks in this team.
He is playing like he's got a point to prove.
Fantastic from Astley. Danny Craven and Josh Drinkwater watching this in the stands behind us. Lest we forget, Riley Dean's effectively a new signing. He only came midway through last season. Feels like furniture already.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to be in Sean's position.
The way Craig Kopschak was playing on Sunday, I think he fancies it in the halves as well. He was calling the plays. Good feel about this game. We've had a quarter of an hour. If you're watching our coverage back, or if you're listening to us live on Roughyeds TV, welcome. Make sure you click subscribe, like, follow, share, anything you can. All helps with our ING. Johnson fields the kick on the last, and then Tyrer sets off. Former Rochdale man himself, of course. Oldham's top try scorer last year, breaking all kinds of scoring records. Only played a dozen games or so. And here's Mo.
What a great carry that from Mo.
If you think competition for places is interesting in the halves, similar on the wings, isn't it?
100%.
Kieran Dixon not out there, and you've got Kean Tyrer, the top try scorer, and Mo Agoro. Mo's been playing with strapping on his kind of left thigh knee. There's a knock on, second handling error, I beg your pardon, and Hornets take it away. I was a bit concerned. I said to Mo, what have you done? Why were you playing with strapping? He's just cut. It's just a little cut, apparently. Couldn't believe it when he told me that. He just cut his leg. He's got massive strapping on it. He's fine. Rochdale over halfway. The Hornets haven't really had any possession in Oldham's half yet.
Yeah, I think that's their first play the ball in our half.
Here they come, that's more like it. They're 30 away on this near right-hand touchline in front of the Oldham bench. Referee's got his whistle in his mouth, but he's saying just go back and play the ball properly. Not been a penalty yet, I don't think, has there? 17 minutes in.
Just the offside one after kick.
Oh, the
earlier.
offside, I beg your pardon, yeah, the offside. This is more like it for the Hornets. They've got an extra man down the far side. Brilliant sliding defence. How about that? Was that Mo again? It's a great defensive read in the mist on the far side. That will please Sean Long. Thought the Hornets were in there.
Yeah, it looked like an almost certain try down the wing. Well played, Mo. Now he's straight into a carry. Just shows his work ethic.
He's a great player to have in a team. Ben O'Keefe. And there's a chance with the captain Jordan Turner picking up an issue with his hamstring on Sunday. There's a great drive from Chaplow. Oh, and he's lost his shorts, if you wonder what that reaction was. Oh, and he's still lost his shorts. Blimey.
He don't care, he's just got made about 30 metres.
We may have to put an advisory on the highlights, Adam. There's Astley over the top on the last. Tyrer's after it. Can he knock it back? He can, but only into Hornets' hands.
Another good finish right in the corner. Now he's just got a back RD.
Approaching the midway point of this first half of the Law Cup. Oldham holding sway, but it's tight. Logan Astley's try, Riley Dean's goal, 6 points to 0. George Riley and Adam Lawton with you on Roughyeds TV. As the Hornets throw the ball about, they had a spare man, but couldn't quite get it to the winger on the far side. And they're seeing a bit more of the ball now. Josh Johnson seeing a fair bit of it, actually. Kean Tyrer read that early kick well. Oh, he's let it go over his head, though. He takes on the first bounce. And here he comes to return the ball. Oh, he might have been taken high there. Referee was happy enough with it. There were a fair few in the stands around me who weren't. There goes Ben O'Keefe.
It's a strong carry from Ben to get us on the front foot.
Yeah, in the shape of his life, Ben, at the moment. Here's Aldridge as the Oldham fans find their voice again. Jack Johnson joining the party. Running straight at Ollie Burton. Pat Moran. Riley Dean now. Opportunity knocks on the right side for Oldham. They're 20 out. With Aldridge over it. Dean hanging back. Here he is at first receiver. Nice hands and a dummy. And then Astley gives it to Ben O'Keefe down this near touchline. Little stutter step from O'Keefe. Thought about the offload. Takes the tackle. It's the last. So what we're going to do here. Johnson gives it to Logan Astley to float one at the post. Oh, and it just evades everyone, and it's claimed by Rochdale. They might get caught. Oh, they've done well.
Yeah, Jay Chaplow unlucky there. Must have just brushed his fingertips.
He was seeking a second in 2 games.
Got to give him a special shout out. He's playing in the back row there today. He's done a good job up to now. But hopefully he's not doing too of a good job in Sean's eyes.
The Oldham substitute are sent to warm up. Craig Kopchak and Kieran Dixon doing some limbering up. And then Marcus Giener joins in. And Matty Wildy, the captain, in the absence of Jordan Turner. Another early, a long kick. Jack Johnson and Kean Tyrer hoping that bobble's dead. It might do. It does, otherwise that was a long return for JJ. Matty Wildy looking like he might be coming on soon, the way he's doing his shuttle runs, unless he's just cold. Another strong carry from Ben Forster. Farnworth. Oldham on halfway, with Bailey Aldridge waiting. And then Pat Moran buying another 10 metres or so. 40 out now from the Rochdale line. Oldham 6-0 to the Gooners. Chaplow takes it on again. That was Ted that time. There goes Aldridge. Brushing off the tackles, Bailey Aldridge. This could work for Oldham. Delays the ball. Astley dabs one through. Not quite this time. Diffused by Dan Nixon. And Rochdale survive, and it remains 6-0 22 and a half gone on Roughyeds TV. When are we going to be seeing you back out there, Adam?
Yeah, well, I was hopeful to play this week, but I've been advised just not to risk it and give it another week of full training, and then hopefully I'll be back the week after.
Good news, Challenge Cup Sunday. I think we've got a spare Sunday, haven't we, after that? Yeah, probably the only spare weekend of the season by the looks of the calendar. And then we're into it after that.
Can't wait now.
We've got the draw, by the way, tomorrow morning, or Thursday morning if you're watching this back, you'll know already, for the 1895 Cup. That's here at Boundary Park. Mo's under this, good take from Agoro. And the Hornets roll off, all offside. And Mo kept his eye on the ball.
Looking forward to Coppy running amok now.
Yeah, that's the first change, Craig Kopczak on for Owen Farnworth, who is escorted off the field by Joe Wardle.
Joe was well aware of his handling error on Sunday, by the way.
I bet he was. Shouldn't have gone one-handed, should he? Oh, that's nice. Ben O'Keefe with a bit of room, delays the ball. Can Tyrer get away? I think he might be in touch.
Oh, he's done well.
He's kept his flag down. Looked in touch to me. Touch judge had a better view though, so Oldham carry on with Riley Dean. Chaplow takes it on. Astley. Reverse ball, Kopczak off the bench. Almost scores with his first touch, he's short. So last, Aldridge runs into a cul-de-sac. Riley Dean's going to have to dab one through. He threads a kick, there's a knock on by Rochdale, right underneath their own post, and that is a bad mistake. This is a great chance now for Oldham to find try number 2. 25 gone, 6-0, but Rochdale have knocked on right under their own sticks. After defending their line pretty well, Adam.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Rochdale's defence. They've come up with a couple of errors and penalties, and they've backed it up and defended well. So that's off to them.
So here we go with Logan Astley, Jack Johnson, stutter step, then the handoff. He's over the line, he's going to be held. 3 green Rochdale shirts on him. So right in this near left corner, Tyrer flings it in field, Logan Astley, and then Riley Dean. Pat Moran claims, running right over the top of Rochdale here. 10 away. Just to the left of the post with Aldridge. Astley's to his left, here he is. Just delays one to Ben Forstow, fancies a try. Not quite. Johnson to Moran, delays the ball, it's a good one to Riley Dean, bit of room. Dancing toes and Riley Dean, Coppy gets it back. Riley Dean again, this is beautiful, and Tyrer will finish, what a try! Training ground move. Kopczak involved. Fantastic long ball, and Kian Tyrer scores again. 10-0 with a kick to come. So Kian Tyrer up and running.
Yeah, all coming from a bit of chaos there, and we've been practicing that in training because it does happen on the pitch, so it just shows it pays off.
Craig Kopczak just positions himself almost like the centre holding a screen in the NBA. Just takes a ball, doesn't he? Blocks out a few, gives it back, and suddenly you got
Took
three
about
men.
4 defenders out with that.
Tyrer, just as all good wingers do, clinging to his near touchline. Knew if he got the ball, he wouldn't be stopped. And he's given a fiendishly difficult kick to Riley Dean, who's kicked 1 from 1. This one's a lot trickier. It's a metre in from this near touchline. He's taking it back, what, 24, 25 metres or so. He struck the first beautifully. Less said about that one, the better. Wasn't a bad strike, but he never gave it a chance. Missing to the left. So 1 from 2 from the boot of Riley Dean, and with 28 minutes gone at Boundary Park, Oldham's lead is 10 points to 0. As our hospitality compare, Mick Bradshaw makes his way around the perimeter. Someone needs to give him a new hoodie, I think, Adam. That's last season's.
Looks like a special bag.
It looks like he's got some Christmas presents there as well. Tell you what, he looks freezing, doesn't he? You cold, Braddy? Don't think he feels the cold, actually. Here's Chaplow, centre field, 10-0. And Oldham firmly in control. The Law Cup up for grabs. It will be presented, by the way, after the game. Our chairman, Bill Quinn, will do the honours. That's a good drive from Kopchak over halfway.
Coffee.
Drags 3 jerseys with him. One of them, Jordan Andrade, another former Oldham man. Aldridge, Astley, Ben O'Keefe, running laterally. Still going. Great strength. Aldridge, Riley Dean, and then Chaplow. Last tackle. Dean's going to go high. Can Mo Agoro chase that one down? Jamar's after it. Oh, it's a good claim. Rochdale are away.
Yeah, it's a good save from the fullback.
If you are listening to us live, do let us know where you're listening from. Probably best dropping, if you're on Twitter or X as it's now called, if you find me, drop us a tweet on there at Georgie Boy, and I'll pick it up. It'd be great to know where you're listening and why you're not here. What you think of the performances so far and the squad strengthening, and how we're going to do this year. Do let us know. Great to have your thoughts. Andrade takes it on, attacking the line. Riley Dean read where the ball was going, couldn't quite get there, and Rochdale stepped through and over halfway. Chaplow completes the tackle with Forster, more like it from the Hornets. There's a high kick on the last. They're all onside. Mo Agoro was not really troubled, but the chase is there in the end, and Oldham are going to have to start 5 out from their own line, which is as deep as they've been in the first half hour here. See, Elijah Taylor's gone for a warm-up as well. He's 18th man tonight. He had a great game on Sunday, E.T. Astley kicking early, is sliced across it. Not the best kick in the world. And Rochdale have a penalty on halfway, so Oldham are going to be defending their line for the first time, I think, in a few seconds.
Is that the first penalty conceded as well?
Yes, it is, yeah. With 8 to go until the half-time hooter. And Oldham find a good, Rochdale, I beg your pardon, find a good touch, 20 out. So the defensive set is going to be on 10 here from Oldham. Over to our right as we look on. In front of the Rochdale Road end, which is empty tonight. All the fans occupying the Joe Royal stand. Andrade. What can the Hornets do here? Is there a try for them? They've had to be patient. They're only 10-0 down, having soaked up a lot of pressure. Little stutter step. They're looking to free up an extra man. Oh, Mo flew out the line and executes the tackle. Good read that from Mo. Had to get there and he did. Is it going to be Oldham ball? What's the decision? Did he go straight into touch or did Mo get a piece? He's taking his time over the decision. Oh, he's just going to say Oldham ball. Play the ball. So an even better read from Agoro.
Yeah, they've made a few good decisions on that edge. Been impressive tonight.
Oh dear. Handling error on the first for Oldham. That's the biggest error of the match so far. And Rochdale do have a big chance now. I don't know if that was just a lack of concentration. It was a big contact. Meanwhile, one of the twins has come off. I'll let you tell us who, Adam.
That's Ted that's just come off.
Thank you.
Great stint in the middle there. 34 minutes. And he's worked his butt off.
So a good stint from Ted. But here come the Hornets. Oh, and they're through. Good. Last ditch defending. Oldham defending their line, leading 10-0, but under pressure now. Going through the hands of the big man. They sense there's a try before the break, the Hornets here. Will they try and steal one? Oh, they've lost the ball. The referee's given a penalty against Oldham.
Yeah, I don't think you can lay hands on the hooker when you're that close to the line anymore.
Just pushed the hooker back as he tried to take the ball from dummy half. Oh, a big contact. Huge defensive effort. Wow. And the ball's coughed up and Oldham get it straight back.
Just can't work out who it was through all the mist.
That was a massive defensive play. Yeah, we missed it in the mist on the far side. I mean, Riley Dean stayed down, indicating it might have been him, but it looked like a copy hit to me. We'll see. Wait to watch that one back. Massive shot. So Oldham retrieve the ball. Here comes Jamar Sambu. 5 to go until the break, just under. And Marcus Gina is introduced.
Yeah, I think Jay Chapelow's gone into the middle now. That was a bit rough.
Oh, and a bit of afters. A bit of rivalry in centre field. Quickly diffused by the referee. Oh, within seconds of Marcus Gina coming on for his Oldham debut, there's a scrap in the middle. Nothing to do with him, of course. Welcome to rugby league.
I think the Rochdale substitutions, since they've come on, been a bit feisty, haven't they?
Yeah, there's a bit of spark there.
Come on and mix it up.
So Oldham penalty, bit of a talking to for Rochdale. And Logan Astley will find touch. So Marcus Gina on. Farnworth and Chaplow off. 10-0 with a 2 or 3 to go until the break. Kopchak with a big carry. Really strong carry from Craig Kopchak. That's what he does. Still going.
Great carry that from Coppy.
Eventually tipped over and a penalty given away by Rochdale. Well, Adam Lawton says feisty. They're only just about staying on the right side of the law, and twice they've got it wrong. It may be pre-season, but the referee might need to get a lid on this quite soon, I would suggest. So Marcus Geener's gone, what, right side, second row?
Yeah, it looks that, and Jay Chappell's gone into the middle now.
Yeah, Jay up front. So that's the change.
I think he's done a good job out there in the right back row, Jay Chappell.
Yeah, he's a new lease of life out there.
I did tell him on the way up here, though, don't play too well, because I won't be able to get back in.
Yeah, need some competition for that spot. Oldham are right in front here. Aldridge over it, 10 out. Kopchak waiting, lurking right. They go behind him to Riley Dean. Logan Astley, attacking the line on his own, Logan Astley. Geener made the run for him. Aldridge again, everyone's back left. Riley Dean first receiver, flat ball, Kopchak. Great offload, oh, it's gone to ground. Couldn't take it. Tell you what, every time Craig Kopchak has got the ball, Oldham look like scoring.
Yeah, it's caused mayhem since he's come on the field.
Still at the top of his game, Craig Kopchak. You wouldn't think he was 50. Closing moments of a lively first half. It's boiled over at a couple of times, but the two tries when they mattered came from Logan Astley and Tyrer. 1 from 2 from the kicking tee for Riley Dean.
I think Sean will be more pleased at half-time that with the other side of the scoreline, it being 0. That was the most important thing at the start of the game, so all positive, I think.
Don't go anywhere at half-time, just put the kettle on. We'll be back, myself and Adam, with you to bring you the second half too. And do get in touch if you can. I'll check my Twitter at half-time, see what you've had to say. Here come Rochdale up the far side. Won't want to concede now, they've got a 3-on-1. Great opportunity for Rochdale to score right on the hooter. Oh no, has he got there? Not quite this time.
Spoke too early.
Just ran out of room. And the Hornets do strike just before half-time, right on the hooter. Mo did his best again, but he ran out of field.
Yeah, I think another 10 metres and Mo's got him there. I think we just stripped for numbers, and there was a lot of pace from Rochdale on that side then.
So Miles, Dalton, Harrop finishing off the 3-on-1 break. And I wonder now whether that will change the half-time team talk slightly. As Adam Lawton says, the 0 was the big plus from the first half, and that's gone.
I think I jinxed that there, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what they call that, Adam? The commentator's curse. You'd be amazed how often that happens. So 10-4 with a kick to come. And this kick will be the last action of the first half.
And the hooter's still definitely working right behind us.
Yes, it's been well oiled for this fixture this evening. Adam Lawton may be repairing his eardrums at half-time. Touchline conversion attempt to end the first half. The fans over there will tell us before the flags. It's over. What a kick that is. And out of nowhere, we've got a game on here. Oldham raced into a 10-0 lead. Logan Astley's burrow over from dummy half, and Tyrer's smart finish on the touchline, but right on the half-time hooter. That breakaway try from Miles, Dalton, Harrop, and the touchline goal means it's game on. Join us for the second half, because this could go either way. Oldham 10, Rochdale 6. Here we go then, second half. Oldham out, Rochdale follow. And somehow we've got a game on. No disrespect to the Hornets, but 10-6 doesn't really tell the tale of the first half. Just chatting at half-time over a coffee with Adam Lawton. This could have been a 24-28, 30-0 half-time advantage given the territory and the possession. but for a couple of finishes. And suddenly that sucker punch right on the half-time hooter has given us a game. 10-6 at half-time. On our debut of our live audio commentary service. Great to see that so many of you are tuning in. I'll try and get through some of your messages in a moment. Either on our YouTube stream on Roughyeds TV, drop us a comment on there, or on Twitter, as a few of you have done. Hello to Wendy, who's listening live. Come on the Ed, says Wendy.
That's the spirit, Wendy.
And also to our friend William, who is a regular consumer of our content and always leaves a nice comment on our social media. So thank you for that, William, who's listening in mid-Wales tonight. Couldn't be there because of work.
Good on you, William.
An Oldham lad who's been following since my dad, he says, took me to games at Watersheddings in the 50s.
That was a big hit on Mo.
That was a huge hit on Mo. Exciting times ahead, says William. Looking forward to seeing new teams and how our new squad compete in the Championship. You and I both, William. Thanks for getting in touch. Hope you're enjoying our coverage this evening. Here's Craig Kopchak. Big impact again from Koppy off the bench. He knows no other way. Chaplow over halfway. Matty Wildy's on at hooker. Here's Riley Dean, right hand side, good kick pressure. Dean takes a bit of a tumble. Oh, they made a mess of it. Might have gone backwards though. It came off the chest and then hit the hand and went backwards. It was ugly anyway, but they got away with it, Rochdale. A couple of minutes gone on Roughyeds TV, and it's a 10-6 Oldham lead. Oh, another big contact, wow. Mo Agoro.
1-1.
He's in great shape, isn't he, Mo? Always. I don't think he's missed out on much protein during the winter, Mr. Agoro. Oh, there's a loose one, and Matty Wildy gobbles it up, but penalty given against Oldham already.
Must have been offside, because I think that's allowed.
Do you know a Matt Lawton?
I've got a brother called Matthew, yeah.
No, it can't be the same one, because he says, why do they keep picking Adam Lawton for commentary, such a boring man?
That will be my brother.
That must just be a coincidence, right?
Cheers, Matt. He's listening work.
Well, Rochdale have the ball. I'll try and make my way through all your messages. Great to have you with us tonight. Something I've been looking forward to doing on Roughyeds TV, this live commentary service, so we'll look forward to bringing to you, technology permitting, every week. Here come Rochdale, looking to draw level here. That's gone behind everyone. It's picked up by the try scorer, I think, on this near side. No, in fact, no, that was Luke Forber, isn't it? Anyway, they're attacking again, running straight at the Oldham line, and Marcus Gina does well with Matty Wildy. Andrade looking to burrow over and power to the line, and Rochdale draw level. Brute force, and suddenly it's 10-10 with a kick to come.
Yeah, I think that's a carbon copy from a try they scored last year against us. I think they do that quite a lot, and we should have ID'd that was coming.
Wow, what a turnaround, eh? A try either side of half-time. Oldham looked pretty comfortable. And suddenly we're 10-10 with this kick, and a decent angle to give the Hornets an unlikely lead against their fierce rivals here at Boundary Park. Hello to Peter, who's listening. Come on the Eds, listening from Royal Oldham Hospital. John saying second half we'll get 50. Well, not with the start that we've seen in the last 5. It's 10 apiece with this kick to come. Oh, he's missed it. How's he missed that? He's drilled it to the left of the post, so 10-10.
Hopefully that's given us an early wake-up call in the second half. Big defensive set ahead.
Well, if the Roughyeds thought they were going to counter through this pre-season game, they won't be thinking that now. This is a fierce local derby, it's a fierce local rivalry, and look at the intensity from both sides. The ball's come free, and Oldham have forced a knock-on. The Hornets have knocked on their own 10-metre line, and that was a smothering defensive effort.
That's great reaction, that. I think it was Foz over that far side with our middles. Pat, Jane, copy.
Just reading through some of your comments on our live stream. Most of it is Oldham and Rochdale fans arguing, which is great to see. But you're all welcome. Here come Oldham. Jamar tackle low. 10 away, right side. The referee's got the whistle in his mouth. I've lost, oh there he is, I lost him in the line of green shirts. Is that another penalty?
Yeah, he's
yes,
pointing to his mouth. I think someone must have been mouthing off to the referee.
I lost the referee in the defensive line there, quite similar colours to my bad eyes. Here's Chaplow down the middle. Can Oldham hit back here? They've been pegged back from 10-0 to 10-10 in no time at all. Matty Wildy out there steadying the ship, goes behind Kopchak. Logan Astley, Riley Dean, picked up by Jack Johnson. He had Jamar and Mo outside him, takes the tackle. Dean back inside, finding Wildy. Kopchak. Here's Wildy again. Left side with Logan Astley, sensing something, darting at the line. They're a couple of metres away. Left corner, the Eds here. Wildy again. Moran, who's that come off? That should be 6 more, shouldn't it? Knock on off Rochdale. What's the referee give it? Rochdale man committed, clearly knocked the ball down. This should be Oldham ball with 6 to go. Yet to make his decision. He's going to have a chat with the touch judge, is he? Yeah, well, he eventually comes to the right call. Don't know why it took so long.
It's good work from the Rochdale defender though, he's getting up and getting Pat's face. So I think if he misses that, I think we score on this right edge.
Adam Lawton with us on commentary. Boring Adam Lawton, as they call him, back in Widnes. Scrum down, 20 out, left side in front of the Joe Royal stand. It's really getting misty. Astley, Dean. Johnson throws a dummy to Mo and then attacks a line on his own. Riley Dean at first receiver. He's got Gina back inside him. Here he goes. Running towards the post. Right in front, Oldham with Wildy. Moran. Delayed pass. Chaplow not quite. Listen to the Oldham fans here with Wildy willing their side on. Dean. Short ball. Can he get Gina away? Almost there, Marcus, for a debut try. Wildy. Short ball again. Can Moran spin? He can, but look at the hunger in the Hornets' defence. Last tackle. They're underneath the sticks here. The post wobbling in the Oldham night. Wildy. Floated ball. Logan Astley with a bit of room. Grummer kick through. Who's going to win the chase far side? It goes dead and it'll be Hornets ball, and it remains 10-10 with 9.5 gone second half.
Yeah, right idea from Logan. I think he's just put a bit too much on it.
Hello to Gene Jackson listening in Truro, Cornwall. What's the weather like there, Gene? Hello to James as well. Fans listening all over the place. Great to see the Yed supporters group listening in as well. Great work on the commentary, George. And on his debut, Adam. Well, technically, Sunday was your debut, wasn't it? With me, anyway. You pop up now and again on local BBC, I'm told. When there's literally no one else. Good game, this, though. Certainly for the neutral. Half an hour left. And the Law Cup is in the balance as the Hornets attacking again in front of the Joe Raw stand. Tell you what, it's not full, but what a great turnout for a miserable Wednesday night. And the Hornets really enjoying themselves out there at the moment. Having wiped out this deficit, they're causing Oldham a few problems here. They're bypassing Andrade, the try scorer. They're attacking this left side again. Now it's 2-on-1. Mo's going to have to commit. Oh, they bombed it. It's gone behind. There was a try begging. Mo had to commit. He did, and the pass went behind the winger. And Oldham, Adam Lawton, have got away with one there. That should have been a try.
Yeah, I think 9 times out of 10 it is a try. And if McNally could run that again, I think he'd give the ball earlier, and his winger would have walked in. But Mo's done superb there anyway to get across and put the pressure on.
Very unlike McNally.
There's King Coppy now, just walking off. Great shift.
Yes, Craig Kopchak coming for a sit down. You can never tell when Coppy comes off whether he's injured or just knackered. I think he's fine. I think it's just that waddle that he does. But he's not done. You can tell looking at his face. He's not done, is he? He wants back in here. Hello as well to Richard Kershaw, seeing as you asked so nicely for a shout. Great to have you listening. Hi to David Walker as well, first match missed in ages. Wife poorly last night, hope she's okay, David. Best wishes to her and to you. And thanks for the kind words.
Yeah, all the best, mate.
Riley Dean on the last, high hanging kick, wingers after it. And he's well positioned as well with the fluorescent yellow boots. They're going to make another change here, the Hornets. Martin Ridyard coming on. I think it is.
Yeah. That doesn't matter because we've got both Chapel House on now in the middle.
53 minutes gone, says the neon scoreboard to my right. A shout out as well to one of the hard-working unsung heroes of my media team, Mr. Guy Harvey, who is stood on his own in the cold behind those posts, capturing all the footage, those brilliant in-game try clips that you'll see on social media during the game. That's Guy's work. Standing there in the in-goal area. There he goes, filming the action for us.
Looking busy.
And here come Oldham. This is more like it, up to halfway. The Joe Raw stand finding their voice and wanting a penalty. Referee's in no mood to give it. Tell you what, this atmosphere, this is not a pre-season friendly.
I'm wondering how that over 1,000 fans over there seeing it and the touch judge never.
This feels like a playoff game. Fantastic. If you're missing out tonight for whatever reason, get yourself here soon. It's brilliant. Big drive, Pat Moran. Matty Wildy, captain for the night, gets 6 more. He yelled for it. Jack Johnson is off. Kieran Dixon is on. So Dicko goes to fullback. Mo and Kean the wingers. Chaplow.
Sorry, that was Ted. Sorry, Pat.
Wildy again. Riley Dean popping up. Delayed ball. Moran can't quite spin out of the tackle. Just to the left of the post. 5 out with Wildy. Will he buy one himself? No, he comes back to Riley Dean. Chaplow's on his right shoulder and Dean is picked up and dumped on his back. Wildy with the twins and Marcus Guino to his right. Everyone else back left. and it's Astley floating one behind everyone and into touch. Unforced error, and that's unlike Logan Astley, who had a great first half again, but he's just chucked one into touch there, and Rochdale have the ball back.
Yeah, I think he's just gone for the money ball there when it's this tight. It just means get through the sets and finish high.
Hello to JJ, who's listening in from Tenerife. No one likes a boaster. Come on now. Did you get away on holiday, Lawton? You did actually, didn't you? You got a winter holiday, didn't you?
Yeah, I went over to Mallorca.
Very
and
nice.
then we went to Paris over Christmas. It was very nice.
I had a bit of a schoolboy error. I thought, get through September, October, might get a break. Before I knew it, we're into pre-season, and I don't think I'll be going anywhere till October time. Hopefully it's a long season, this.
Lincoln were back in.
Andrade is off. Another Hornets interchange.
I think he's had a good shift.
It's been good, hasn't it? Try scorer. He doesn't seem to age either. We know we joke about Craig Kopchak, but these two big men still doing the business. Hornets crossfield kick. Dixon, with his first involvement, will skip across. Oh, he's running to the post. Mo Agoro helps him out. That could have gone anywhere. That was a fiendish kick. 56.5 gone, and it's 10-10. Gene says the weather in Truro is considerably warmer than it ever was in Oldham. Yeah, I can believe that actually. Doesn't feel like there are many colder places in the northwestern boundary park on a night like this. Here goes Tyrer. All the Wigan players on Sunday were moaning about how cold it was.
Yeah, I think Oldham was built on a mountain.
I tell you what, when I met Josh Drinkwater here for the first time in, what would it be, October, November, to do his, hang on, hold that thought, here come Oldham down the far side, attacking and breaking through. This could be nice, cross-field kick off the outside of the boot. I think it's gifted the ball back. It was Ben O'Keefe with a rush of blood. I think in hindsight should have kept hold of it. Mo and Jamar weren't quite on the same wavelength, and the Hornets have got it back. But a good moment up to that point from Oldham. Yeah, when I met Josh Drinkwater here at Boundary Park, when he signed, came to do his all the media, all the launch video that you saw, we filmed that here, and he was moaning about how cold it was. And this was October, November. I said, Josh, mate, you haven't seen anything yet. Don't go too early. Don't go before you've seen January.
Yeah, I think he's a bit more used to it now. He's not wearing 4 layers at training. I think he's down to 3.
To be fair to him, he was straight into it. He arrived on that first day. He'd only landed the day before from Australia, and he trained that night. And here come Rochdale attacking Mo Agoro. And Mo, it's all! Look at that effort! Mo Agoro and Jamar Sambu.
I think he's going to take a while to get up from that one, the winger.
A huge hit into touch. And is that the sparks to get Oldham firing again?
Here's Pat now coming off. It's a great an hour. He's got through some work, well done, Matt.
So Pat Moran off. Never read his body language, whether he's happy or not, Pat.
Oh, he should be. He must have done about 30 carries and 40 tackles. Great stint.
You know what, I didn't check the small print on this Law Cup fixture to see what happened if it went to a draw. I hope we're not getting extra time. Long way to go until then. 21, 22 minutes or so. Wildy. Here's Chaplow down the middle. The twins both out there at the moment, Jay and Ted. Dean back inside to Farnworth. If you're listening to commentary thinking, I wish you'd tell us more often whether it's Jay or Ted. Well, half the time if I just say Chaplow, it's because I don't know.
Here comes Jay now with a strong carry.
Last tackle. 20 out in front of the sticks with Wildy. Logan Astley on his right shoulder, gets the kick away off the outside of the right boot. Hornets there first. Great chase. And caught in goal. Is that Tyrer over there leading the charge?
Yeah.
That's a big effort, a big play, and Oldham will get the ball back from the dropout.
Nice kick from Logan, right in the corner. Great shot by Keane, trap him in. We need to get through a nice set here. We don't have to score. I think we just pile on some pressure.
Oh, Riley Dean's misjudged the dropout, and that's allowed Rochdale to chase up to halfway. He had a chance to take it off the second bounce, and it just eluded him and went behind him, so lost 10 metres there. But here comes Farnworth up and over the Hornets 40. Last quarter of the game, 20 to go on Roughyeds TV with Wildy. Farnworth on the ground. Here's Kieran Dixon. Always a bit of electricity when Dixon's around. He's all the way through! Kieran Dixon makes his mark! What a play! There was nothing on! And Dixon, like dynamite, restores Oldham's lead.
Not much to say about that. You can't defend that. Like a young Jason Robinson there.
Absolutely was. Shades of that famous Jason Robertson grand final try. I didn't want to use that comparison, but it was. That's what it felt like. There was nothing on at all. Dixon just started running.
He's just accelerating through the line.
He is frightening, and he's given himself, of course, an unmissable kick from right in front of the sticks. Take it over from Riley Dean, and this to give Oldham a 16-10 lead. Makes no mistake, onto the roof of the Rochdale road end. It's been tight, but Oldham back in front. Dixon's magic. Oldham's lead is 16-10. Well, you talk about highlight moments. It was Mo Agoro's try-saver on Sunday. And Kieran Dixon's got the highlight moment sewn up already. I mean, Mo and Jamar with that tackle into touch. I think we'll want to see that again on social media later on.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the Oldham fans you can hear again in the far corner. 16-10.
It's more like it. Get on the front foot now and just flood through.
Wildy to Astley. It's starting to open up for Oldham here. Everything is back right. Wildy, Astley. Kick from Riley Dean. Jamar's after it and catches him in goal. Another great chase, another dropout on the way. Farnworth on the kick return. Can Oldham put their foot down now? Astley dancing through. Locked in the tackle. Wildy to Riley Dean. There goes Chaplow. Wildy waits, they're right under the sticks here. Riley Dean shows a dummy, spins through 360 and he's caught. Wildy again. Chaplow promotes to Logan Astley, flings one to Ben O'Keefe. Bounces out of the tackle, still going. And it's the last. Left side, 5 out.
Barnsley wants it at the post.
Wildy. Astley's going to kick. No, they're going to run it with Riley Dean. Floats when it's gone. Second bounce. Mo Agora's got it. Don't think he'll make it. He's going to be in touch, Mo. Yes, he is. Just the second bounce meant that Mo had to go to ground and Rochdale scramble Agora into touch. 15 to go, 16 points to 10.
Great do there by Wildy. Ted and Foz.
Another double change for Rochdale into the last 15 or so. Marcus Geener's still out there. What have you made of his stint? Came on just before half-time for his first taste of rugby at this level.
Yeah, he's not looked out of place at all. I think he's done well. He's tackled well. He's run good lines. And he's held his own. Well done, young lad.
Hornets kicking. Dixon's starting position is good, and then he gallops forward to take it on the full. Oh, lovely, and then Kieran Tyrer away. Tyrer attacking them right through the middle. There's just a different feel around Oldham with Kieran Dixon on the pitch, isn't there? It's like something could happen. Logan Astley juggling. Is the ref going to take it back to the first? Well, first infringement there was Rochdale. Depends how long he was playing advantage for. Who's he going to give possession to here? Because Oldham put the ball down. It should be Rochdale ball. And is. It's going to be Hornets ball. Here come the Hornets down the middle. Dixon's across. Oh, and the ball fizzed into touch. Attacking the line in the corner to our left. Wildy to Agoro. The scoreboard clock reads 68.5 minutes. Wildy. Chaplow down the middle. Last tackle, 40 out. Where's Riley Dean going to go? He's going to hang one up and say to Sambu and Agoro to chase, but they just saunter up and let Rochdale claim possession. 15 out from their line. Hello to Olivia, who's listening. Come on the edge, Olivia, on Twitter. And to everyone else who's messaged me, and if I've missed it, sorry, I'm not great at multitasking, keeping track of messages and commentating. Although I haven't choked myself tonight, which is an improvement on Sunday. Penalty given away by Oldham. Has that Marcus been penalised there?
I think he's giving it for a bit of infringement at the ruck, but I didn't see nothing there. Seems like the game's gone a bit flat at the minute. I think we need another big hit, get the game back to life.
Last 10 minutes. They've had a right go, Rochdale, tonight. The Law Cup will be presented on the field at full time. So I shall wander over to the other side on the hooter. Have the Hornets got a sting in their tail? They're attacking. 3 on 2, they're going to score in the corner. Has Mo got there? I don't think he has. Rochdale score, Rochdale strike. Flying finish. Luke Forber in the corner, and we're going to get a grandstand finish here. 16-14 with a touchline conversion to come and 8.5 minutes on the clock. Well, Forber was a try scorer, wasn't he, in the fixture at the Crown Oil Arena last season, I recall.
Yeah, that was a great finish in the corner, to be fair. Somersaulted.
Yeah, he did. And he's found another one here. So we've got a 2-point ball game here. Wow, what a contest.
Change of kicker here now as well.
It's going to be Martin Ridyard from the touchline.
King Coppy back to the frame.
Craig Kopchak reintroduced. Told you he wasn't done.
It's been written in the stars. Coppy winner. You've heard it here first.
Well, this kick to level it. Oh, he's pulled another one wide. It's a difficult touchline kick for Martin Ridyard, so it remains. 3 tries apiece, but 16-14, Oldham's lead in the Law Cup.
That's Jay coming off now. That's a huge shift. Starting in the back row and then going into the middle.
Yeah, Jay Chaplow done. Oldham fans finding their voice to try and bring the Law Cup home. Kieran Dixon into this near corner. Oh, he's measured that really well. Right in the corner. This near right-hand touchline.
Big collision from Wildy there.
Wow, what a finish we've got here. 2 points in it. I'll be able to hear Joe Wardle barking instructions down on the touchline. It's a mid-range spiral bomb. This could bounce anywhere. It's going to be Rochdale ball. Oh, it's been knocked on, I think. And he was offside anyway. The Rochdale man. Luke Nelms, I think, was in front of the kicker and knocked it forward. Apart from that, perfect.
Yeah, you can't defend them. They're in no man's land.
Around about 5 or 6 minutes to go, depending on the discrepancy between official clock and timekeeper behind me.
It'd be nice for a bit of notice this time before that hoop goes down our ears.
Fans going to get a little bit frustrated with the referee at the moment. Here's Riley Dean to Farnworth. One try would finish this, you think?
Yeah, I think with the time left, even keeping the field position down this end.
Craig Kopchak off the flat ball from Riley Dean. Marcus Gina still out there. To the right of Dean, Wildy over it. Most back to his left. Ted Chaplow to Logan Astley. Ben Forster, strong carry of the pick-up. Oh, he's still going, spinning towards the post, Forster. Excellent carry. They're millimetres out now. The Roughyeds here. Wildy could go left or right. Most of the options right. Ted waiting at first receiver. Referee calling time off. Here we go. Dean. Dixon has knocked on. Popped up in the line and it came off his fingertips. So another error. And it's Hornets ball. 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, big defensive set this to keep the field territory.
Well, the official attendance just confirmed, certainly over 1,000, which for a cold, late Wednesday night in January is a pretty decent effort.
Yeah, great effort by the Heads.
I look forward to seeing all of you, hopefully more of you back here Sunday. A reminder, it's an early kick-off, 12:30 for the start of our Challenge Cup run. Rochdale Mayfield in town this Sunday. It's Rochdale Hornets in possession, up towards halfway. Can they find a winner? Nelms off the flat ball from Martin Ridyard. This would be a famous win if Rochdale could find it. Oldham having to work really hard defensively. It's the last tackle, 30 out to the left. Being a kick for the corner. Agora's going to have to claim this. He does. Mo takes it safely. And Oldham will start on Mo's right wing on 10 metres. It's Jamar Sambu who's got another 80 minutes under his belt.
Yeah, he's had a lot of strong carries today. Been a bit of a formidable edge this today, Jamar and Moore.
Dixon. Here's Coppy. Oh, calling the play.
Lovely feet, Coppy.
What a run from Kopchak. O'Keefe. Can Cian Tyrer get away? Kicks to himself, back in field. Cian Tyrer's after it. Astley hacks it on. They're still going Oldham. It's knocked back behind the post by Rochdale. It should be Oldham ball and is. Referee reads it the same way as I do and it's a dropout. Well, Craig Kopchak started that.
Yeah, some dancing feet from Coppy to get on the outside there.
I told him during the week, I said, you've got your eyes on 6 or 7, haven't you? He just laughed. Well, that could prove a match winner, that play. Jordan Turner and Danny Craven make their way down this main stand. Some real talent, not playing tonight. JT looks really cold, by the way. Big hat and hood up.
Is that Logan down over there, a bit of cramp?
Is there a match-winning try? .90 seconds to go. The official timekeeper behind me says. Got an injury issue though, haven't we, first of all? Is it Logan, did you say?
Yeah, hopefully it's just a bit
dear.
of
Is that
cramp.
dead leg, maybe? His day's done anyway. He's been helped off the pitch, Logan Astley, so let's hope he's all right. Injuries already on Sunday to Lewis Baxter and the captain, JT. Short. Oh, it's well taken, Marcus Gina. It was a short dropout. Marcus Gina's claimed it really well.
Yeah, he's done great there, Marcus.
So last minute of the game. Owen Farnworth. Was that man of the match honours from the sponsors? Might have been. Is there a cherry on the cake? Looks like Oldham have seen this one through, and Farnworth bursting onto the pass, powering through. Held up on the line.
Close. Ted's lining up here under the post.
A try now clinches the Law Cup for Oldham. Last few seconds with Kopchak. Riley Dean, flat ball, Marcus Geener, if he takes that, he's got a debut try, and it slips through his hands. And Rochdale survive. Oh, Marcus. It was a tough one to take. He was fizzed at him high.
Yeah,
really difficult ball.
As he caught the ball, but yeah, I think he's over there, lucky.
So it looks like Oldham are going to survive here. Rochdale have had a right go. 3 tries apiece. Tale of missed touchline conversions, if you like. Dixon, Tyrer and Astley, Oldham's try scorers.
We'll have to be careful for a kick here off the scrum.
Yeah, could yet be a sting in the tail. Logan Astley is hobbling off. Let's hope he's all right, because he's been really good first couple of games of the season, pre-season. 10 seconds left. Oldham are going to win the Law Cup. Post-match reaction on the way. Thanks again, Adam, for your co-commentary tonight.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
And this is going to be the last play. Can Rochdale find a way through? They're having a run in front of the Joe Roll stand. They're chucking it around. It's now or never. High hanging kick, just needs to be taken. Coppy's under it to defuse the ball. He wanted an offload. Then he remembers where he is. And Oldham just about get over the line. What a learning curve tonight. Rochdale with a real effort. Oldham excellent in parts. Plenty to work on again. A relieved shake of the hand from Sean Long on this near touchline. Tries from Astley, Tyrer and Dixon. Another win on the board for Oldham, but boy, that was a tough one. The Law Cup is heading Oldham's way.
Pat Moran collects the Law Cup and lifts it aloft. It was a fierce battle, but Oldham come out on top. The 2025 Law Cup is won at Boundary Park by Oldham.